Hello, I am Els and I work for Joico, and I am pleased to introduce you to Cliniscalp, a compact range of hair and scalp care products that target thinning hair and create a healthy scalp environment. Now, before we can understand how we actually lose our hair, we must first understand how it grows. Very similar to how in spring a leaf grows from a tiny green object into a big leaf by the time summer begins, our hair grows from a small opening on the scalp called the follicle. The hair continues to grow and becomes visible as it grows out of the scalp. In autumn, the leaves fall off the tree and the cycle begins again. In a similar way, the hair will eventually go from a growing phase into a resting phase in which it stays at the length it is to eventually fall out. This process repeats itself several times in a person's life. Luckily, similar to how the leaves of a tree all fall off at different intervals, the hairs on our head will do the same. This is the reason why it is very normal for anyone to experience hair loss at an average of 100 hairs per day. So, how can we ever lose so much hair to eventually turn bald while knowing what we've just said? There is a tendency to think that balding is due to a decrease in the overall number of hairs on our head. Hair loss indicates the condition of balding or being bald because most people believe that the hairs that fall out never grow back anymore. In other words, we assume there are permanently less hairs on our head, and this is what we experience and describe as hair loss. And although this permanent loss of hairs can happen, albeit rarely, it is not what actually happens. In reality, as we already explained, each hair that falls out is being replaced by a new hair. However, research has shown that on the scalps of balding people or people with thinning hair, the new hairs are present, but they remain very thin and immature. We only assume the hair has not grown back because we can almost not see the new hair with the eye. Very similar to the thin, fine hairs on certain areas of our body. So, to conclude, the amount of hairs actually stays more or less the same, but each hair decreases in size, which is optically being observed as no hair. In finding a solution, it is more important to focus on making thin, immature hairs become full and thick, rather than focusing on trying to stimulate new hairs to grow. All of this makes it logic to speak of hair thinning rather than hair loss. So, what causes this to happen, this thinning process? Well, naturally in our bodies we have male and female hormones. The most common known male hormone is testosterone and is naturally also present in women's bodies, albeit in lower concentrations. The bloodstream transports this testosterone to the scalp where the hair is being formed. At this stage, testosterone is converted to the more active hormone DHT. An excess of DHT builds up on the scalp and starts to clog the openings in which the hair gets formed. The result is that these openings become narrower and smaller. Think of a plant. The bigger the pot you plant it in, the bigger the plant will grow. Now apply this theory to hair. The smaller the opening in which the hair grows, the smaller what comes out of the opening. To conclude, let's sum up some of the reasons that can cause hormonal imbalances to occur and thus result in an excess of DHT, which results in thinning hair. Your genes. If one of your parents experienced thinning at an early age, it is likely that their children will experience the same. Pregnancy and menopause. aging and illness, and medications such as birth control pills can all have an impact on the hormonal balance in our body. Increased stress levels not only can create a hormonal imbalance but also limit the blood supply to the scalp. A hectic lifestyle and bad eating habits can be damaging to healthy hair growth. And last but not least, environmental pollution not only impacts hormonal balance but also ages the cells of the scalp and affects the hair shaft. All these causes make it logic to understand that anyone can experience hair thinning, no matter what age or gender. Now let's look at some facts. According to Wikipedia, within 20 years from now, the largest percentage of population will exist out of 65-plus-year-olds in Europe and Asia. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, approximately 25% of men begin balding by the age of 30 and 2/3 begin balding by the age of 60. Because thinning is often associated with testosterone, men are even more confronted with it than women. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, hair thinning is a growing problem affecting almost 40 million of men and 30 million of women in the United States. Less than 45% of women reaches the age of 80 with a full head of hair, again according to the American Academy of Dermatology. Because it concerns our hair, the hairdresser is our most trusted source when it comes to getting information and possible solutions for thinning hair issues. Hence the importance of A, having a product like Cliniscalp available for retail in the salon, and B, the hairdresser's knowledge on this topic. So, what can Cliniscalp do for you if you experience hair thinning? Cliniscalp is a 3-step daily regimen that cleanses the scalp of sebum and DHT, neutralizes environmental pollutants, provides essential nutrients, increases the blood circulation of the scalp and strengthens existing hair. Peppermint leaf oil and biotin play a crucial role in the effectiveness of the Cliniscalp products. Peppermint leaf oil, besides having proven antioxidant qualities for optimum protection, also possesses many other properties for an optimal scalp environment and healthy hair growth. Peppermint leaf oil contributes greatly to the refreshing feeling and sensation on the scalp. Biotin, also known as vitamin H, helps strengthen existing hair and helps prevent the formation of DHT, thus indirectly helps reversing hair thinning. Other ingredients such as aloe vera, vitamins, sunflower oil and many more work in synergy to strengthen each other's effects. For more information, we advise you to take a look at our website and product information brochures. Within the Cliniscalp 3-step daily system, we have diversity in care and treatment products to answer different needs. Thinning is typically not the only concern for consumers. When the hair is colored, for example, it will be equally important for the client to maintain the color for as long as possible, as it is to target her thinning hair issue. For this reason, we offer 3 variations within the Cliniscalp cleansers, also known as Step 1, and 2 variations within the Cliniscalp nourishers, which we refer to as Step 2. Besides removing and preventing DHT, the Purifying Scalp Cleanse and Balancing Scalp Nourish for natural hair condition and strengthen the hair lengths. The Purifying Scalp Cleanse and Balancing Scalp Nourish for chemically treated hair condition, strengthen and protect color and waves. And the Cliniscalp Anti-Dandruff Cleanse helps remove flakes and control dandruff with zinc pyrithione. We always recommend applying shampoo to wet scalp and hair, lather and then rinsing thoroughly. For best results, follow with matching Cliniscalp Nourish on towel dried hair and leave on for 1 to 3 minutes while detangling the hair. When using anti-dandruff cleanse, allow shampoo to sit on the scalp for 1 minute and follow with selected Cliniscalp Nourish according to hair type and needs. Now that the hair and scalp are optimally prepared, cleansed and conditioned to receive further treatment, it is time for the third step. First, we need to select the correct Cliniscalp treatment according to the severity of the thinning situation. We offer two variations: Stimulating Scalp Treat for beginning signs of thinning and Advanced Thinning Rescue, also known as Step 3+, for advanced signs of thinning. Both treatments can be used on natural, chemically treated hair or scalps with dandruff and should always be applied prior to styling products. In order not to dilute the concentrated treatments, always towel dry the hair to make sure scalp area is dry enough before application of the treatments. When stimulating scalp treat has been selected, massage a quarter-sized amount onto scalp and hair on a daily basis. When Advanced Thinning Rescue has been selected, apply 3 to 5 pumps to dry scalp, twice per day, directly to the most affected areas, and 3 to 5 pumps to the rest of the scalp. Gently massage into scalp with fingertips for 1 minute to evenly distribute products. Densiox within this formula, a patented complex that nourishes and stimulates each follicle at its growth center, helps to increase oxygen and blood supply to the scalp. It also delivers a megadose of nutrients to follicles and prevents DHT. Both treatments can be applied directly on dry scalp as well. Special application nozzles will respect the hairstyle during the application. To guarantee continued product function on the scalp, remove with shampoo every 2 to 3 days when not washing on a daily basis. With both treatments, we recommend to wash hands immediately after usage, since they may cause temporary redness due to the stimulating effect on the blood circulation. For the same reason, also avoid getting product on face and neck and do not apply treatment in the shower. Cliniscalp addresses other hair care needs such as dandruff and maintaining existing hair. We recommend to use Cliniscalp as your regular home care regimen. Use it as often as possible while using the treatments at least daily or twice a day with Advanced Thinning Rescue. Your regular styling products can be used after the 3-step system. Don't overuse gels and hairsprays, especially close to the scalp, as this may cause additional follicle clogging. We wish you a lot of fun and success exploring our products. Happy Cliniscalping!